Welcome back, everybody. Wild Willy here in our next episode of my Let's Play series highlighting the best attributes of the Stormcaller and Necromancer spellcaster classes, the Spirit Storm Summoner. This is looks like part 3 of our attack on the Legacy Dungeon that is now Deeproot Depths. There are 3 bosses you have to beat in order to unlock the Lichdragon Fortissax fight over here. In the first episode, which was a long one because I got killed and had to make a long run back to right before we fought him, was Crucible Knight's Loria. Last episode we made our way through the middle part of the zone, taking out a lead Knight of Godwin. He was fun. He did like holy damage, had like a blink teleport, was surrounded, like his zone was like ants, silver mimic tears, and knocked swordstress. And then over here we had misbegottens, dogs, and what do you call those things? The little dark guys. Name is escaping me. The vulgar militia. So over here, this is going to be the undead zone. I have my holy weapon. I want to teleport. I want to go over here. The zone is basically, the dungeon is basically broken up into 3 parts. If you've done Castle Morn, the new Castle Morn, like, is 3 parts now as well. There's an outer ramparts to the east where you have the frenzy boss. There's the outer, or to the west rather, this side. There's the outer section to the east where you're fighting like misbegottens again, and perfumers and pages to get to the castle proper, and then there's the castle. So for Deeproot Depths, the way that I would kind of break out what I've seen so far is we had this zone over here for this boss, we had this middle zone for this boss, and then we're going to have another zone over here for the Blighted Nox Ancestor. Don't know if he's going to be the hardest. I do know that in previous itinerations you wanted to take out all the undead before you entered that zone. Alright, let's see if I can pull him out without getting debuffed. I can't, so I need to do that again. Do I have enough for a level? I sure do. I don't know, more mind is always nice. More strength would be nice too. Alright, what am I rocking for equipment? We should have, can't really see it. Before you could see like glowing pillars of light next to all the bosses. This might be like right in the trees, you can't see it. Also, when you get up to Fortissax, there's like, you know, 3 portals that are glowing, and as you kill the bosses, they go out to allow you access. So I do have Taker's Cameo, carrying Filigree because I'm doing my weapon art a lot. Deathblade, I'll probably keep that considering what we're about to go up against. And then this is just giving me more int and faith. Got a point of vigor from somewhere. Okay. Don't really recommend going past 40 vigor. You get like 20 points of vigor per level. Alright, so I have my Twin Blade, which has Sacred Blade on it, so I could whip that out against the undead. What I'm hoping is that my Cyclone AoE will just kill them as they respawn. Like, it'll do enough damage that I don't have to, it'll do the double tap for me. Yep, and I took my lantern off. And I left that on. Kind of feel like this is how we would proceed, like, through the base game to get the map. So I feel like we're gonna have salamanders. Alright, that's like outside my middle zone. Alright, so I might have to try and figure out how to go up. Which I might not be able to do from here. I still can't do torrent because I think once you go inside this gate. Yep. Alright, so let's just look around. See if we can see a path up. Done an awful lot of yapping and not a lot of action. Apologize for that. Alright, I'm going to go to my other grace. Because, again, in the base game, the way to proceed up onto the tree roots was right near here. I could just kind of double back on myself and head east. Plus there was this section of Mausoleum Knights that was down that I never... I might not reach. Should be one more. Alright, so this is just the entrance to the zone. And that's how you get into the Nox zone, I'll call it. Oh, okay. So path number 3. Might need to go down to go up. Alright, that failed miserably. Guys are all dead. Now we proceed along this way. And again, at the risk of not being able to see shit, we're gonna do that. Salamander. I am immune to Deathlight buildup, by the way. Proceeding right along. Oh, we got 2 dudes on horseback over here. Stop running away. How are we doing back here? There will be no hiding. of a shame, but stay away. Not quite sure why those don't despawn, but I guess they're supposed to serve as some sort of HP sponge for their boss, for their rider. Alright, now I'm just picking up loots. That's the guy I killed over in the corner. I was like, what are we locking onto? Again, once again, I am immune to deathblight. Where did you go? Okay, so let's test the cyclone theory. So it does just outright kill them. If they get hit in the little tornado field, they do not respawn. Yep. Love it. Okay. Y'all know what's gonna happen. Any more undead pop out of the ground. What are you? You're like shambling corpse undead? Alright, that's looks like the dragon arena, and I feel like I am on the edge of the map. And I am, but I have not been over here. Have not been over here. Hey, buddy. This spell is so great because it'll stagger them too. Alright, what are we fighting? Can't see. Alright. So more Mausoleum Knights. And more of you guys. Hey, guess what? You can't deathblade me. Sucks to be you. Oh, but I can't get shot. Double Cyclone! I love it how they keep trying to teleport away. Wall! Alright, so we got through that. Is this our way up onto the vines? Well, that's not great. Yeah, oh, shit, I was like, did he die? I guess not. I'm just going to proceed along. If you guys want to be assholes and shoot at me, I'm just going to leave. I feel like this is where I want to be, up there. So we're just going to go for it. There should be... This should take me up to the arena right outside of Fortissax, and there should be a grace. Okay, so you can see one glowing orb left. 9 and 4, I did use a potion. So our dude is right over there, right where that light is. And you're with me, okay, so let's rest. Don't have enough to catch a level, but should be close, might be able to pop a Newman's Rune. 25, that would be a Newman's Rune, you think? Okay, okay, so we did that. I'm gonna mess that up by, like, leveling up now, but where am I stat-wise now? 21 strength, 18 dex, 45, 45. Vigor is good, mind is good. I guess I would just pump int and faith more. What's in my physic? Might do some remnant crafting real quick. Ha! Yeah, we're gonna do some remnant crafting. I don't really need that anymore. Physical attack, magic, fire, lightning, holy. I think we're doing pure holy damage. Stone Barb would be good. Enhance skill attacks by 15%. Well, let's do that. I'm doing a ton of skill attacks. And then let's see what I don't have with Warding Remnants. I don't have the Mottled Necklace. I don't have that. Frostbite and Poison are the only ones I don't have. Did I get the Sleep one? Rot, Bleed, Madness. No, I did not get the Sleep one. And I could still get 3 more, so I'm in good shape there. So let's mix the physic. Let's get rid of you. Let's okay, we could go FP Restoring, or we could go, let's go Water Blade. And this is 5 and 5, so that's bringing me to 50. Okay, now let's go ahead and rally you while we're on our way over. So for this next fight, there's going to be a bunch of undead out here that we want to take out before we go in and fight the boss. This entire courtyard is full of undead. That's nice. It knocked you right out of the air. And I just have to knock that owned in the meantime. Oh shit! That did a ton of damage. Whatever that was. Oh, these guys are not nice. Alright, so I'm gonna have to fight you guys. Alright, we got a snail pinned over here. So I cannot just casually... corner. Where did it go? Yeah, those guys are very dangerous. I feel like you might be the last one. Nope, one more. Wait for him to get stance broken. Nail. heal. Ah, I'm locked on. Damn it. Okay. So let's wait for this to go away. Alright, so we'll give it one attempt on camera. I gotta run through all that other stuff in order to get back here. So we will send you away. We do that. Do that. Let me switch to my Cyclone. Go through, summon, run for my life, lock on. Oh jeez, you take a ton of damage from this, because I'm doing pure holy damage. And he's already dead, shit. Getting to him was harder. Wow. Great enemy felled. Radiant Rune of Necromancy knocks Ancestor Lasco. The path to the Lichdragon has opened. Alright. So let's go ahead and pop that real quick. Ghost Flame Embrace, Ritual of Ghost Flame, Godwin's Vengeance, and Phoenix of Death. A sorcery wrought by the Great Phoenix, Harbinger of Souls, and the source power of the Ghost Flame. Legendary enchantment, never expires. Casting the sorcery will grant the Death Ward effect on the caster. Death Ward prevents the caster from dying one time, and then the Death Ward will be consumed. Increases the damage of all death sorcery by 10%. Grants 3 FP regeneration per second, but decreases all absorption by 30%. So Glass Cannon. Godwin's Vengeance, another legendary enchantment, reduces total FP, so this is the melee one. Then we have Ritual of Ghost Flame. Ghost Flame explosions around me. Envelops the caster and nearby allies in Ghost Flame. Any enemy nearby will take holy damage and frostbite buildup. Okay. So let's go back over here, right? All right, so now we can proceed through there. Let's see what happens when I summon. Okay, so let me rest and do my buff. Make this episode a tiny bit longer too, and we will try and take on Fortissax. Binding. Alright, so I want to walk in, summon him, rally. Go ahead and pop those. Cutscene. Ah, shit. in here fighting him? I got clipped. I do not see my summon. Don't know if that's gonna reach. You might just be dead. There's my summons. Yeah, you're dead. That was almost a no-hit. It got chipped a couple times. Remembrance of the Lichdragon and a Shining Relic Remnant. And it's going to teleport me out. Okay, we're going to go up and wrap up this episode here. We'll see you all in the next one.